Racing, Who's John Gold gets out quite nicely. Way on the outside, Ginger Cole's begun well, and Big Time Break is there as well. That'd be followed through then by O'Power Bucks. Back on the race then, Miserable Double, Corborn, Webb, Alcudia, and Downgrade Kings missed the start. He's at the back, and Who's John Gold assumes control. Big Time Breaks out wide, wee bit closer, and then to Ginger Cole. Down comes Who's John Gold, wins from Ginger Cole. Then we had Corborn, Webb, O'Power Bucks, and Wider Big Time Break didn't finish it off. Downgrade King back behind them, and then Miserable Double and Alcudia. The racing, Midsummer Magic a touch slow, Pacific Sunrise surges across on Banshee Reel and Bev's New Point to the first bend. Bev's New Point will take it up. Now Gunner Blue Blood's in trouble as 80 metres last here. So Bev's New Point's in front by 2 to 3 lengths on Banshee Reel and Midsummer Magic Dinah Hadvar. Followed through Pacific Sunrise, who has done that drift. The outside chip off block, then She's Mastered. And things went badly wrong for Gunner Blue Blood. 100 metres last. Bev's New Point still in front. Midsummer Magic gets up on its heels, but it challenges the outside and sweeps to the lead. Midsummer Magic goes away to score. Chip off block to second. Bev's New Point just held third on Pacific Sunrise, who came again. Behind those runners then to Banshee Reel. She's Mustard, Dinah Hadvar, and Gunner Blue Blood, who was in trouble early and came home a margin last. Racing, O'Power Harry's slow to go, and Endora gets off nicely the inside. Over on the outside, You Know Again is going forward, getting a run through there. Steal the Gold, followed through then by Sasha McBell. O'Power Harry went forward, then went back. Just getting ahead of that was Barndor Billy in the straight. Endora's out very wide and up the middle. You Know Again will get it. Endora out wide, hard to line up there with Steal the Gold. Followed through there by Sasha McBell. O'Power Harry was back with that. And further back in the race, Kiwi Baxter, Corborn Frost. The racing, Rapatilli's missed the jump 3 lengths here. Feel the Force out quite nicely. Corborn Potsy trying to cross it and pushing up 2 was on to Quest into that first bend, is followed through then by You Know Nathan. Rapatilli gets off the rail and is too far back. Then Mark Be Good making it up, and Homebush Olive in the straight and sky and clear here. Corborn Potsy goes back to back on Feel the Force. You Know Nathan followed through then by On to Quest. Rapatilli blew it at the start. Further back in the race too, making it up, Mark Be Good and Homebush Olive at the rear. Go. Lids rise and Big Time Rise is slow. Big Time Lady Fair Break and Golden Pixel will leg to the lead. Big Time Lady comes across the outside and Big Time Rise is trying to get around the outside safely enough at this point. Loops around to third. Big Time Monty between runners. That'd be followed back then by Big Time Light getting a bit of a squeeze. Meteor Veg back behind that as well. Have we lost one? Yes, one out the back, and that was Idle Jazz. Across the top they come. Golden Pixel still leads. Big Time Lady, Big Time Rise, Big Time Monty all trying to close her down. She's too far ahead. Golden Pixel in from Big Time Rise. Dashing to third there was Big Time Light. Meteor Veg coming late as well. And Big Time Lady got a touch tired. So did Big Time Monty, and the dog that came to grief is running well to the lure though, Idle Jazz. V Marina set. And racing, V Marina out okay. King's Calls out quite nicely, and Brilliant Jailer tries to cross them, but V Marina takes the passage the inside. Jamaica Mistake around the outside, followed through there by Big Time Summer. Wide around on the track then we've got Watch Your Back. Brilliant Jailer went back a stride or two. Big Time Boy trying to get into it. King's Call well back. Up comes V Marina, will score. Jamaica Mistake in for second, followed through there by Big Time Summer. But he followed across them. We had Big Time Boy was alongside Watch Your Back. King's Call was back. Kirkham Jasper as well. Brilliant Jailer after being the handy there early. To run. Underway, Asteria just a fair break. Homebush Rocky was a bit slow, getting up nicely. Big Time Champ all in Berlin, trying to push through there. Leroy Spirit then following them through the inside would have been Asteria. Homebush Rocky trying to get with it too. Bella Jade round the outside, getting back. Corborn Stick all in Berlin goes back now and driving to a big lead. Big Time Champ runs away and scores here on Leroy Spirit. Asteria, Corborn Stick photo there, third and fourth. Don't muzzle me behind them. Don't they get in the call? Homebush Rocky, Leroy Spirit got spat towards the back. Bella Jade. Champ downgrades, delivers here, the 6. Set now. In the racing, Vince Fawn moderate off the inside. Good speed here, middle. Allegro Betty trying to cut across. Mia's going to get there first and does it easily. Mia around the first bend by 2 lengths on Allegro Betty. 3 lengths away to Corborn Trixie, finds that rail. Outside then to Big Time JJ, followed through Vince Fawn. Big Time Talker and Big Time George. Something's gone badly wrong with it. He's a good margin back here. Across the top they race as I pick them up in front again. Corborn Trixie's just stuck to this rail and has come underneath Big Time Mia and trying to finish on here. Allegro Betty again. Corborn Trixie wins again on Big Time Mia. Allegro Betty, Vince Fawn, Big Time Talker Spork, the form line. Then Big Time JJ. And after that incident, unfortunately, Big Time George, he's come home a margin last.
Favourite drawn 2, ready, set. Racing, He Can Yodel was away only fairly. Block Boxer Fluffies is away nicely and driving across the outside now was Big Time Stew. He might find the lead. Stew from around the outside there was So Over at a rails run now for Big Time Jane. Then around the outside we've got Hypocritical out towards the tail of the field. Big Time Alley up, they come out wide. So Over at the prize. So Over, it's in a photo with Big Time Stew, but it might have just got up. Third there we had He Can Yodel made up nice ground from Hypocritical. Out towards the tail of the field there would have been Big Time Alley, Big Time Jane and Thunderation. Stand the pressure, ready, set, race 10. Racing, Allegro Gun was away poorly on the inside. Speed out wide from Me Jane, getting dragged over there by Ginger Lauren. Those two go into the bend. Then we've got Mila in third. Nice and handy there. That's Zoe Willow around the outside into fourth. There's a gap in the field now to the rest of them. Big Time Mac Daddy and Big Time Vanessa. The two out the back. Allegro Gun can't do it. And the last one there, spare some time on the swing. Ginger Lauren's in front. Me Jane the outside. Mila was there in third. Zoe Willow, Big Time Vanessa. She's the strongest finisher on the scene, but Me Jane drove to the lead. Me Jane, Big Time Vanessa, whoa! Number 3, Big Time Vanessa might have grabbed number 8, Me Jane. Ginger Lauren was whacking away for third. Big Time Mac Daddy rushed home. He was up there around fourth. Zoe Willow was still in behind those. And out towards the tail of the field was Allegro Gun, never in the call. And spare some time, the last one. light. Race number 11. Ready, set. Racing, she's away fairly. Zoya Bale speed the inside there from Homebush Mini, drives to the lead from Dusha. Rails run now for Frisky Gambler. Zoya Bale, she's swooping into it. Then we've got the inside now for Hot Dog Shannon. Big Time Mark, the last two. Big Time Pink and Big Time Trev around the outside. Zoya Bale, Homebush Mini drives the inside. They hit it. Mini, I think. It's a photo between Homebush Mini or Zoya Bale. The third one home was Frisky Gambler. Photo for fourth between Hot Dog Shannon and Douche, and the ones out towards the tail of the field, Big Time Pink, Big Time Trev. Ready, set. Racing, speed there from Corborn. Look, shows up in a fresh state to drive to the lead from the inside. There was Polly Cracker around the outside of them. It's the lovely Corborn. Dora was with those. There's trouble. A rails run for Big Time Thinker. He's getting handy out towards the tail of the field. There was Rocky Foxtrot up to the leaders now, driving the inside. Big Time Thinker, the prize from Corborn. Looks run second. Then we had down the outside there, getting up for third was Polly Cracker, just in front of Corborn Dora, and a gap out to the second division there found a bit of trouble. And they would have been, your favourite was never in it, Daisy Lara. Cheap Shot Maddie was out towards the tail as well, with It's the Lovely copping a check, and Rocky Foxtrot out towards the tail as well there.